Okay, you'll notice I'm dressed a little more formally. Maybe notice I'm wearing a watch. This is a very, very serious and important video I'd like to make today. First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate Lima Life and her husband. They welcomed the baby girl the other day. This video, as you can tell by the title, is about this man. Border Patrol Agent Brian Terry, who was killed in action, killed on line of duty recently by a weapon linked to the Fast and Furious operation. Now, I do not like to talk about court cases and operations and other things of that magnitude until they've been settled. You'll notice I didn't talk about Heller versus DC. Well, I didn't have my YouTube account then, but I talked about Heller versus DC after the fact. I talked about McDonald v. Chicago after the fact. I like to talk about things after everything's been proven, after it's been settled. That way I can have a beginning and middle and end to my story. I very, very rarely, if ever, talk about wild rumors. I don't like doing that because I often find myself wrong and have to correct myself. In the past, if you've noticed, I may say something in a video and then a bubble may contradict me. Well, I thought this was important. Operation Fast and Furious is a federal gun running scheme. It's currently being investigated by Congressman Darrell Issa from California, one of the greatest congressmen of all time. We have the holidays coming up, as you can see around me. I have a cousin who was supposed to be in Afghanistan next month. He moved in January. He'll be in Afghanistan in January. We have friends and relatives that are police officers and soldiers. I had a friend of mine killed in Iraq in 2007. These people are not just names and clothes. They are actual people. They have friends. They have families. They're no different than any of us. I myself have done things for public service in my lifetime, never to this magnitude. But these men, women, these people that serve their community, doctors, nurses, paramedics, firemen, police officers, soldiers, they do things that most people do not do. And some of them have to risk their lives to do things. And the pay may not be that great, but they do them because they love their community around them. Now, some people think that Operation Fast and Furious was intended for the sole purpose of scaring the public into making more gun laws. Considering that the number one tool of anti-gun people is fear-mongering and ignorance, that may very well be true. But in the meantime, it's in the rumor phase. The only thing we've known now is that Operation Fast and Furious has killed many people. Chief among them is Agent Brian Terry. He is the poster child. He is the one that we know for a fact was killed because of Operation Fast and Furious. And Eric Holder committed perjury. We don't know anything else for that. Will Eric Holder go to prison for committing perjury? I hope so. Will he go to prison for other things? Only time will tell. Eric Holder has publicly blamed Americans for Operation Fast and Furious. I don't know. I never approve of the criminal blaming the victim. Eric Holder is a piece of shit. Dianne Feinstein, senator from California, blames the Second Amendment. It is a known fact that Dianne Feinstein has an unrestricted carry concealed license for the state of California. It is undeniable that she brings her firearm to anti-gun rallies, and she always carries the firearm to make an anti-Second Amendment speech. Dianne Feinstein is a piece of shit. Paul Helmke wrote a letter to He Who Must Not Be Named, demanding that He Who Must Not Be Named institute executive authority to control the gun dealers along the border. They were automatically responsible in Paul Helmke's eyes. And Paul Helmke specifically said he can go over to Congress, blah, blah, blah. Paul Helmke is a piece of shit. But the person who is not a piece of shit is this man, Agent Brian Terry. Okay, a man who dedicated his life to the service of his community. And for this Christmas, we just had Thanksgiving. We're about to have Christmas soon. The Jews are about to have Hanukkah soon, and God knows what other holidays are coming up. We have Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. We're all going to be with our friends and family, and I would like us to remember that Agent Brian Terry is not with his family. And I would like to keep Agent Terry and his friends and family, and I am getting choked up right now, but I don't care. I'd like to thank them for their commitment to the country, and I would like to ask all of my viewers this holiday season to keep this man in your thoughts and prayers. Thank you. And yes, I am getting emotional, but I don't care. That could have been my friend, that could have been my family member. Thank you.